This comment is wrong for two reasons. First of all, every capitalist nation like the United States considers themselves and openly proclaims themselves to be capitalist. So it's absolutely fair for us to be critical of that. It's hypocritical to only cherry pick the good parts and call that capitalism. Meanwhile, anything that's bad is a failure of an economic system that we do not currently live under, and which they always blame. It's not an argument. Second of all, yes, by that same logic that we just laid out, it would be fair to critique communist countries for calling themselves communist, but they don't do that. They don't consider their governments or their states communist. They've never referred to what they're doing as communism. They've referred to themselves as socialist, both China and Russia and elsewhere. It's not an argument to accuse someone of being a hypocrite for something that they never claimed to be in the first place. If you critique someone that is saying that that's not real socialism when referencing a socialist state that considers itself socialist openly, then I think you have a better argument at least to make. It's at least an argument rooted in reality. But if you're going to make that argument, you're also going to have to neglect the material analysis of the past 300 years in which we've lived in a global capitalist system, dominated by capitalist values, dominated by a capitalist military, army, dominated by a capitalist economic system. So for something to survive that is opposing that, when the power dynamic is so skewed to the capitalist favor, then you're kind of victim shaming. You're kind of victim blaming these smaller, less wealthy, less powerful countries for not being able to get their shit together when they're being invaded, they're being bombed, they're being couped, they're being blockaded, they're being sanctioned. They are being undermined economically, militarily, financially, in every possible way. You're just saying, I'm not even looking at that anymore. And I'm just gonna say, yeah, socialism doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. Have critical thinking.